Guys, this is Monarchy here, and we are in Meet Your Maker. And for now, let's get started. Hey guys, this is Monarchy, and this is Meet Your Maker. And I just want to give you brief on certain things from NGS point of things. So this is the suits that I have that is already fully upgraded that I could change mods from it, how I want to play, or things like that. So he gives me boost when you're maxed out. Even if you're not maxed out, he could give you boost. But going like quickly, these are the 12 different type of traps, and I don't have that trap yet. Launchpad. Okay, but I'll get it eventually. Um. Oh yeah, NGS. You know what? I can buy it right now. Okay, in NGS should have things like this: a trap launcher, trap pad, or a launch pad, excuse me. But these are all the traps: corrosive, death blossom, death piston, hollow cube, what I've mentioned, and you know the list goes on. And these are the guards: assassin, cannonback, enforcer, hornet, so on and so forth. And so far we have 7. And if you could see, all of them is maxed except one. And that's the same with that one, that I probably don't have 2 of them that's not maxed out. So these are the pretty much the tools that can help you throughout the raid if you're raiding for another creative space or outpost, which it would be nice to have other hardware and also weapons. These are your weapons. These are your 2 defense type of weapons, and these are your range weapons and your melee for invading creative space or outpost. Alright, and this is the record station whenever someone's um, playing in your outpost or invading, raiding, and you could see what they do. So, oops. This is your raid suggestions from normal, medium, and brutal, or hard, whichever you want to call it. But for now, let's go to the easy mode, and this is a little bit hard challenging, because if you can see on the right icon on the bottom where it says roast burger, it would have 3 we could say check marks. So 3 check marks is the bigger the outpost or creative space, the harder it may be. And when it's 1 checkpoint, it's easier, but it can be challenging depending on the person. So let's go to the bigger one. Let me get the mood set for myself. Alright. I forgot this side. Ooh. That has like some targeting system. But I'm curious. Yeah, my being curious is what I do. And I like exploring very much. More than raiding, but for exploring benefits is that I get to figure out their layout, also to find any openings. It looks like I may have found an opening. See this? Huh. Let's see where. Okay. Hmm. Interesting. So, if you notice, you could hear when some traps activate. Not bad. I'm rusty, but I technically know what I'm expecting. Okay, so another way out, supposedly. Hmm. I have trust issues, so I'm very careful. Okay, that's pretty much it. I thought it was going to be hard. But let's explore a little bit, because I only found one treasure chest. And see, those are different things that these people build. Oh, found it. And you could probably see why, for me, NGS is pretty easy. Damn. Let's see. Jump shot. Is there any? No. Alrighty. And you could actually kill this dude too. There you go. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. And here is the to give them like kudos. So you could give them fun, brutal, intelligent, or artistic. Either or. I might be butchering this one as my ADD screwing things up for me right now. But I mostly give them fun and artistic due to it is somewhat creative, but also they mess up certain things. So, yeah. It wasn't that hard or complicated, but something like that we could probably do for, creative space. That's all I'm saying. And yeah, so that just takes you back. So yeah, yeah. So yeah, if you could see your above left corner, there's three different materials: red, blue, yellow, or gold, whatever. So, same thing, yellow. So those three materials are currency, game currency. It lets you buy certain things. So this is raid. You have your normal, uh, no, you have your easy difficulty that I'm going to show you. You have one skull up to sometimes to just two skulls. But right now it's up to one. And this one, difficulty goes up to 3. So it goes to 3, 2, and if you can see, the outpost can be a higher difficulty level, depending how these player does. So that's what the skulls are mentioning. And this is extremely hard, because if you could see, it's half of one skull on normal, and this is up to 2.5, up to 3.5. And this one goes full 4 or 5 skulls. So difficulty progress depending on the uh, the people that's raiders, excuse me. So going back to where is it? Two Rivers, and where is the one that was in? Great. Oh, this one, I believe. Maybe not. Maybe it was Two Rivers. I don't know. Yeah, this one I was in, I believe. Yes. So this is the outpost. So in NGS case, this is the creative space. So if you could see how my character, you're not able to see, but you can see it's more linear, more, it's free realm, but also it's not that crazy, if you get my drift, because you have your up and down, your side to side, and you could, move around crazy. But these are the blocks that I've mentioned. There's different texture blocks that I would like to see in NGS. But these are your traps that has different functions, different ways you could use it, or if you're that creative. These are your guards. And these are decorations. Don't mean much, but it gives a certain pizzazz, certain color into your creative space, which is quite pleasant. I like it, but I wish I could have more, like in NGS. These do have a function of the props. Like this prop, for example. If I put it, if you could hear, is has that like that gooey, slimy, eerie feeling. So that would be great in NGS, that you could manipulate certain props, and if you go to a certain, let's say, a certain place, oops, let's say like this, and see, you're gonna hear the background of this place, but once you're in a one zone and you're trying to hear other things, what's going on, that's pretty much a noise blocker in a way. And imagine what you could do with things like that and create a space. Now, this is another prop. And if I go down, just take a listen. It sounds like something's cracking. You're like, okay, what is this? What they're trying to do? What's their goal? And you have to be like, okay, what I need to do. You have to look around, things like that, depending where they're trying to lead you. So it can get crazy and hectic because, like I said, these props can count as a noise blocker due to you hearing these noises, and plus that, you're like, what is in the other side they're trying to take you to get to the forbidden Gatorade in Meet Your Maker. But NGS should have opportunity and do things like that. And for this, for an example, take a listen. It sounds like a motor or engine. If you feel this, the whole area with that, you're like, what the hell? You can't hear anything else. Only the outside noise and this. So that'd be kind of trippy in NGS. This is what they did good and Meet Your Maker. So there's other schematics and things like that that we could keep going on and on. But for right now, going back to blocks or shapes, the interesting about Meet Your Maker is, if you could see how it toggles one point to another, that's how it is, and you don't get confused by it, or it's not in pain in the ass like in NGS that you're trying to make a certain design or a certain shape, but you have to go. See, I could. This is how far I could go. In NGS, you have to be close up and personal with your character, and your character's like, you're driving your character, but at the same time you have to drive the box, and that's not cool in a way, because I could stay here and I'm driving the box. I don't need to drive my character. So, like, if I want to make a floor, I could drag and drop. multiply the area of what I've done so far. So far, great. If I want to make, the same thing. The only bad issue in Meet Your Maker is you could only delete one thing at a time. And NGS has that same issue. But the only thing that NGS don't have, what Meet Your Maker has, is that if I delete something, I could bring it right back. But it's only that last deletion. So let's say again I want to delete this, and let's see, I want to delete these two. I cannot delete them at the same time. It would be nice, like how I drag and drop on what I want. See, I could add, but I can't take away the ones that I want to take. I have to do it one by one, and that gets annoying at times. And if you're going deleting like crazy, oh shit, I could only bring back one, but not the other. See, it's only, I want to bring this one, but I can't bring the other one. So I have to, but the good thing about Meet Your Maker, it snaps right back. So it's pretty much kind of like drag and drop in a way. So like that, and I'm made, see, it didn't take me that long to make a little space here. No, it didn't take me that long. Wow, see? Or if I want to put, oops. Boom, almost done. There you go. A little cube, little hut thing. And the great function is like, if I want to change the square and turn it to a triangle or that weird triangle shape, I could just do it by, if you can see on my left top corner screen, those are my menus, what I could do. Undo and hide object. And if I want to copy an object, like, okay, before I go on copying and adding things like that. Okay, R2 for more. I mean L2 for more. Okay, now I could, oops. Before I do that, see where it says triangle or it says copy objects, underneath is change shape. Click it again, that weird triangle shape, and then go back to square. That's the unique and great thing about Meet Your Maker, what NGS don't have. That you have a shape, but you have to go to the same menu or a different menu, and you have all these other shapes, or excuse me, other different items, and you cannot do this. Quite simple, quite easy, and effective. So let's say I want to do that and change it again, and then go, oh, so let's say a square, right? And I want to copy this weird triangle shape. Press L1, oops, where Where's it? Copy object. There you go. Above the change shape. Copy object. There you go. Or if I want to copy this one, there you go. And then press L2 to turn things around. And then slide in. Get it how I want it. Boom. And after that, oops. Delete that one. There you go. See? Quite simple, quite easy. And it's very responsive. And if you want to do this, and you know, be a little crazy, and then change the shape again, there you go. To get the forbidden juice, you have to go here, here, and you kind of get the gist. So, what about copy that, make a square, and then triangle, go here, there you go. And you can see the little guy response, and it's gonna go where I want him to go to get the forbidden juice. But that little guy is taking a detour for some reason. But yeah, that's how you could create and make things. And if I want to add traps, I can. Let's say the only bad thing about the traps as you cannot change the shape of the trap. It would be amazing to change the shape of the trap. Oh, fuck. So, let's say I'm using the eyeball, right? What if I could change the eyeball shape into triangle? Or the other square, the triangle, and the other weird triangle here. It would be unique and fun to give it a new life, a new way how you use the traps in here. And also for NGS could start doing certain things like that, because you could make a creative space, but it doesn't have any flavor. That if you to prank your friends or have your friends to have a difficulty settings on what you could do. So going back on traps, like corrosive, adding corrosive, and also adding hologram and another hologram, and change the meaning of the hologram, or I could have another way here. You could add this, another hologram, yeah, add it for the second wave. You know, there's multiple things that you could do. Add a piston. Oh. Can I add this sucker? I could add it here. No. let's give it a try. Those are the things that NGS could do. Because I have my grappling hook, I could shoot. You know, it works out as a mini game. You're trying to figure out what things are. You could die like that if you're not too careful. And with, see, those things could benefit a player in NGS. And this loop. Yeah, things like that could benefit NGS because corrosive burns and kills you. And this could burn you and kill you. Things like that will be the very unique way of looking things for creative space for NGS. And that's how people could raid your creative space. Everything has a function. But, you know, it's how you could apply it and how to make it work. You know, there's things that you could Sega can do in creative space as well as Meet Your Maker. Meet Your Maker can have certain aspect things in creative space to make good ideas for them in Meet Your Maker, as well as vice versa. But, you know, those are little examples that both sides can do. But let me know what you guys think, and please send feedback to Sega and Meet Your Maker, for they could make things better for gamers, for us, and for how we could get them to see in our shoes, for we could have that relationship. Oh, we want to maybe buy this or that, you know. Not even though these two games are free to play, and now Meet Your Maker, now you have to buy it. It was free to play, but you know, it's a give and take relationship. So for each and everyone could benefit one way or another. That is all I'm saying. Well, maybe I didn't explain well as much because due to time, but maybe more, maybe on the next video. Who knows? Sayonara. Peace out.